I will be brief today, not because this subject does not deserve length, it deserves volumes, but because the truth I am about to state is simple enough that elaboration risks diluting it. The liberation struggle was fought for exactly 2 reasons, not 10, not 20, not the elaborate government philosophies that politicians retrofit onto history to justify their current agendas. There are 2 reasons, only 2. Zarapina Mashoko Abranyo Kapango Ine, a retired general, Western Scout Gema Pranka, that was subscribe or like on the bell icon. And the first, land. Second, rights to remove unqualified and failed leaders by direct popular vote. That is it. That is the complete unabridged covenant that the freedom fighters signed with their blood in the forest of Mozambique. The trained camps of Zambia and the operational areas in the beloved country. Every man and woman who died in that struggle died for one or both of those 2 things, nothing more, nothing less. Now, look at what is done to both of them. Look carefully and look honestly. The last question, the primary foundational blood sanctified reasons that the liberation struggle was fought is not being administered through net tenure program with the fingerprints of KUTYA or over it. I want every Zimbabwean who has ever visited the grave of liberation fighter to sit with that sentence. KUTYA is not a government official. He was no constitutional mandate. He was not elected by anyone. He was not deployed by any legitimate state structure to administer the land of Zimbabwe. He is a criminal, politically connected, internationally sanctioned businessman who has somehow found himself at the center of a program that touches the most sacred material inherited of the liberation struggle. The freedom fighters did not die so that the land of Zimbabwe could be processed through the business interests of a private individual whose primary qualification appears to be his proximity to political power and his willingness to use the proximity for personal accumulation. And Cap 3, if your president is unqualified, if he has failed you, failed your family, failed your community, failed your nation, you no longer have the direct power to remove him. That power will reside in a parliamentary chamber whose composition is controlled by the very political machinery that produced the failed president in the first place. Toma developments. Aripopia comment section pedus of emo to devour now e. In a comment section, subscribe or like, chat on the bell icon.